How's it going, guys? My name is Jake Fogg and welcome back to episode number 13, I believe, of my FC Andorra Let's Play on Football Manager 2020, and today we will be making our debut in the Spanish second division. As you can see, a couple of games have already been played on the day before, but yeah, looking forward to this season. But first, I've got to run you through the transfers that I have made. So the first signing that I picked up on a pre-contract, earlier on in the season, which I showed in one of the earlier episodes, was this Mergim Ramadani. The only problem with him was that my scout report told me that he was currently 3.5 star with 5-star potential, and when he actually arrived he was 2-star with 4-star potential, but that's now gone up to 2.5 with 4.5 star potential. So a bit of a disappointment. I've got him down as a regular starter on 1.8k a week, whereas if you actually look at his report, he's not as good as Izzy, so he's not going to be my regular starter on a left wing, which is quite annoying. Second signing, another one that I picked up on a pre-contract, was Gennaro, released by Sevilla, I believe, and he's a very, very solid central midfielder. Most likely will be played as my deep-lying playmaker, and will most likely be one of my starting central midfielders, 1.8k a week. Really good signing that I'm very, very happy with. Now, another player that I picked up on a free, everyone apart from one player actually picked up on a free, but this guy, another one from PSG. When I was talking about that other player that I signed on a pre-contract from PSG, I was deciding between this guy and him as to who to sign. I ended up signing them both. I took this guy on trial once he had been released. It did actually tell me that he was, I think, 3-star with 5-star potential, but when I signed him, it told me it was 2.5 star potential. 2.5. I think it actually told me that it was 2-star with 3-star potential, but that has gone up to 2.5 with 4-star potential. Bit frustrating, but you know, I'm hardly paying him anything. £325 a week. He's gone out on loan. I don't even have to worry about him this season. Worst comes to worst, I just end up selling him on. But I mean, he could improve and become an okay player. Does it? Yeah, potentially be a second division right winger in the future. You know, if he gets to that level, be able to make a little bit of money out of him. But this probably is going to be a little bit of a flop of a signing, if I'm being honest. Once again, another free transfer in the centre of midfield. Giuseppe Leone, 20-year-old Italian from Zebra or Juve. Good player, 3-star current ability, 5-star potential. I think he'll be a really good rotation option, occasional starter. Like I said, I'm not 100% certain on my central midfield starting pair, so I will have to work it out as I go along. But yeah, I think really happy with it. If he reaches his potential, very, very good signing. I think 2k a week squad player, can't go wrong. Now this is a player that I took a little bit of a punt on, Josh Bucking. He's currently 2-star with 5-star potential and only 18 years old. Low determination is not great, but as you can see, I've already got him in a mentoring group, and his determination has jumped up from 2 to 3 already, so that's positive. He came from Chelsea on a free transfer, so yeah, if I can get his mentals up a little bit, I think he could become a really, really good player. Already very good physically, okay mentally. He is currently a right back, but he can also play centre back, and with him being 6'3", that is something that I may look into. But at the moment, I am training him as a right back. But I'm just going to see how he performs and then make a decision going forward. But again, £275 a week, can't go wrong really. The next signing coming in at left back is Nico Hug, signed on a free transfer. Had been released by, was it Freiburg that had released him? Yeah, been released by Freiburg after being on loan at Fortuna Dusseldorf last season. Decent player, 3-star current ability, 4-star potential, 22 years old. I'm paying him a little bit more money than I would have liked, but I just really struggled to find a decent left back. To be honest, I found a couple of decent ones, but they wanted 5 to 8k per week, and I found this guy 22, so still a little bit of room to improve. Yeah, got him on a 2-year contract, 3.7 grand a week. I mean, we are in a high division now, and I did have a lot of room in the wage budget, but yeah, very good mentally, good physically, and pretty solid technically as well. Nice attacking fullback, but can also defend, which is really, really nice. So I think he could be a really nice pickup for us. And now, someone that we actually paid real life money for, well, not real life money for, but real football manager money for. Arnau Comas bought him for £170,000 from Barcelona B, and he's on a contract of 1.8k a week. He's going to go straight in as my starting centre-back. Like I said, I did want to kind of move away from getting in players on loan and, having my first team filled up with loans. And I was struggling to find a decent centre-back, but this guy was on the transfer list at 170 grand, so I thought, why not? I had about 350 grand in the wage budget, and yeah, really good player, 3.5-star current ability, 5-star potential, I believe he's my joint best centre-back with Lucas Mai, currently operating on a second division level and could improve a lot in the future. I think he could be a first division quality player, so 21 years old, still room to improve. Really, really happy with this signing. Then another free transfer, Jose Antonio Gonzalez, 25-year-old central midfielder, released by Granada last season. Really, really well-rounded player, to be fair. I think this guy, I did actually pick him up as being my box-to-box midfielder. As you can see, all of his stats for box-to-box midfielder look very, very good. A little bit weak, but yeah, I think he's going to be a really, really good pickup, paying him 3.8k a week, but I think he does just look fantastic, and I think he'll be a really, really good player for us. So yeah, valued at 450k already. I'm very, very happy with that one. And then in on loan, I've bought Lars Kell from Borussia Mönchengladbach, 3-star current ability, 5-star potential. I've just brought him in as a backup for Fidalgo, because I have Fidalgo is very, very good, but I had no one that could play if he was out, if he was injured or if he was tired. So I just thought I'd get this guy in on loan. So yeah, decent little pickup. Got some decent stats, to be fair, for an advanced playmaker. He's not got particularly great stats outside of an advanced playmaker, but 3-star ability according to my scout/system manager, paying him 1.9k a week. It's not too bad. And then I believe I am trying to get this guy in on loan, Diego Allende. I need an extra centre back. I don't plan on having him as a starting centre back, but I mean, him or either or, but I don't think I'll be dropping the guy that I signed from Barcelona, whose name I have completely forgotten. And then if I do go and look at my squad, you will see that I have in fact brought back Lucas Mai, Alvaro Nunez and Olivier Batista Maya. 3 very good players, been very important for me over these last 2 seasons. 2 seasons for Batista Maya and Lucas Maya, 1 season for Alvaro Nunez. Just a quick reminder of the stats. Starting right back, decent stats all round. Lucas Maya, very solid centre back, pretty level, to be fair, I'd say, in ability with the centre back that I signed from FC Barcelona, and then Oliver Batista Maya, just absolutely unbelievable winger. It's going to be a sad day when I can't bring him back on loan, but just gotta make the most of him whilst I can. So if I just skip forward, we are playing Zaragoza away. Actually, if I just quickly look at the season preview, we're predicted to finish 16th, but if you can see by the odds, 35-1 to win the title is not terrible. I'm hoping for a kind of mid-table finish, mid to lower mid-table finish. I'd be very, very happy with, anywhere inside like the top 10, 12. But obviously, as well, we have got Real Madrid B, Valencia B and Barcelona B. So obviously, if them 3 finish in the top 9, essentially, or anywhere in the top 8, all the way down to 9th, would be promotion playoff. I believe first goes up as champions, or the first non-B team goes up as champions, and second automatically, and then these 4 go into a promotion, or just go into a playoff. But I'm not entirely sure how it works. But yeah, playing Zaragoza today, who, if I just look at who's their key player, James Igembe, it's quite good, valued at 8.5 million. And I was going to have a quick look at where Zaragoza are expected. They've just been relegated and they are predicted 5th, so it's a tough game to start off the season. So yeah, hopefully we can get a decent result out of it, but if not, it's nothing to worry about too much. So this is the team that I'm going with today. We've got Banyus in goal, back 4 of Nunez, Comas, Mai and Hug. Gennaro playing alongside Gonzalez in a new look central midfield partnership. Batista Mata on the right, Izzy on the left, Fidalgo in the number 10 role, and then I am starting with Ape up front. I know that, what's-his-face, Andres had a great season for us last year. What did he score? Oh, it was down there. 24 goals in 28 games in the league. 28 goals in 33 games in the whole season. Fidalgo's a little bit on the ropes, actually. He's not particularly fit. Did not notice that, so I'm actually going to start Lars Kell and give him his debut. But that is the team. Let's give a number to Lars Kell. What do you want? You can have 23. And let's get into this game. So 1, 2, 3, so 5 debutants for me today, and Zaragoza actually have got 4 debutants playing for them. Let's see what they're like. Looks decent. Oh, I tried to get this guy in on loan. He was really, really good. I think he's 4.5 star current ability. It's a shame that I couldn't get him in on loan. Really, really good centre back, but Zaragoza are obviously the better team, so no surprise he chose to go there. Eduardo Mignate, he's not that good. And Galan at left back is their other new signing, decent player. So it's going to be a really tough game for us today. I'm just going to encourage him. I'm going to give him the good old-fashioned, passionate, I have faith in you. Go out there and make... Oh, I think there's a lot more to come from you. There we go. We are staying attacking. I'm sticking with the way that I played last season because, it got me promoted. So it just worked really well for me. So no reason to ditch it out and try and play a way that I don't want to play. But Zaragoza early on have the first attack by the looks of it. Down the line where it's cleared as far as Igbekeme. And we're 1-0 down after a minute and a half. Oh dear, they've got Mate Vidra as well. They've got a very good team. It's just not fair. See, the cross comes in. It is actually cleared, but it just falls straight to Igbekeme, who finishes it into the bottom corner. And not the ideal start for us. Not the ideal start at all. Since that goal, nothing's happened. I'm going to give them a little shout of get creative. Oh, go on, they're inspired by the feedback. They are on top, but we're holding our own, I'd say, relatively well, considering the quality of some of the players that they've got. We're just obviously not been able to create that kind of final opportunity. As I say, that as a highlight. Nunez with a throw-in. They get it straight back. They play it back to the centre-back, up to Vidra, out to Portillo. Can we get the ball off him? No, he just glides straight past, plays in Vidra, and he's hit the post bar, something, and it's been cleared. Going at half-time 1-0 down is not terrible, but we're just not getting the opportunities. I'm not going to remind them that the pressure's off. I'll tell them how it is. I expect to see a much better showing in the second half. I might switch to a controlled possession. Let's see how that goes. Keep it how it is, but to controlling the possession and a more balanced style of play. Let's see how it works. So as a highlight, goal kick to us. Comas is just stood in our box. My Gennaro plays it over the top to Ape. Looks a little bit offside there, but it's not been given and he can't put it past the goalkeeper. But that's good. That's the first opportunity that we've seen all game from us. Batista Meyer takes the corner and it is cleared the near post by Norvelt to the goal scorer, James, I'll call him. And he's just absolutely gone past our player to Jota Vidra. He's one-on-one with the keeper, but he kicks it straight at him. Definitely seem to have come out in this second half a little bit stronger as we got the ball in defence as their free kick comes to nothing. Mai plays it forward to Izzy. He plays it forward, but he's intercepted by their holding mid. They're passing it around the back, tries to play it forward. Nunez gets beaten. Portillo's through, plays it to Vidra, who hits it straight at Banyus. And I think it's about time I make a change. Lars Kell's not looked great on his debut, so I'll bring on Fidalgo. Gonzalez hasn't had the best of games, so I'm going to bring on Giuseppe Leone for his debut. And I'm going to leave it for now, but I think bring on Andres for 15 minutes if Ape doesn't do anything. We've got free kick Leone to Gennaro, to Fidalgo, back to Gennaro, plays it out wide to Batista Maya, takes down, can he beat his man? Gets the cross in, and they've oh no, Ape's hit the post. He's got to be scoring that. And now Zaragoza coming on the counter-attack with Jota out right, but he's tackled by Hug and it's out for a throw-in. Oh, I can't believe he missed that. I can't believe it. And actually, because of that, I am going to take him off and bring on Andres. Oh, for the last 20 minutes, I'm going to give him a little shout as well. Demand more. So we need to be a bit better. It's free kick Batista Maya. Floats it in, but it's headed clear, only as far as Comas. Plays it back to Nunez. Back to Comas, to Gennaro. Forward to Fidalgo, back to Gennaro. And then back to Nunez. Nunez takes it forward a bit to Gennaro. What a ball through to Andres, and he's offside. Oh, no. He looks an absolute mile offside. Let's see if... Oh, my God, that was tight. It was almost absolutely perfect run, and what a finish that was as well. What is up with his name? Hang on. I am Abakara. He must have a weird mix of names. Mine accepts the ball and plays forward to Andres. Plays it out to Izzy. Can he beat his man? Whips a nice ball in, but Batista Ma's beaten to the header, falls to Fidalgo, crosses it back in and it's cleared. Jota's on the ball, and that's a very strange ball. As Nunez wins it back. Come on, do something. Oh, but it's defended. But Izzy's got it, and Jota's got it now, and they're coming on the counter-attack. He plays it through to Vidra. He's under pressure, and he hits it to the near post, but Banyus is there to make the save, and for this last 10 minutes I was about to go attacking, but we'll see how this highlight plays out as Andres plays it out to Izzy. Izzy takes it forward, beats his man Batista Maya. What a goal. Come on, son. The two wingers combine to get us level in the 82nd minute. Oh, great ball from Izzy. If we watch that again, Fidalgo plays it out to him. It takes a little bit of time actually getting the ball, but Jota can't get doesn't really put him under enough pressure, fizzes it right across goal, and Batista Maya is there at the back post, and he was never going to miss from there. Come on, boys, let's just give him a little bit of praise. Hopefully, oh dear, oh, I've overwhelmed them. Oh no. Oh God. Oh, another highlight with just 2.5 minutes left of injury time. The ball's played forward. Comas is there to pick it up, but his ball forward doesn't get to anyone. It's there back on the ball to Will.i.am Beracona. Plays it forward and force, and somehow keeps the ball there. Plays it inside to Guti. One-on-one with Banyus, and Banyus makes the save. And hopefully that is the last opportunity that Zaragoza will get all game. And I don't mind time running out. And there we go, finish our first game of the season with a 1-1 draw away at Zaragoza. Batista Maya getting the equaliser in the 82nd minute. They had the better of the game, but we just held out. And I'll just tell them that I'm proud of you all. Proud of you all, boys. In our Spanish second division debut, it's not a bad result at all. Not a bad result at all. Very, very happy with that. So yeah, solid start. So with regards to the next episode, like I said, well, I don't know if I've said in this series, but I said it in my other series, my Forest Green Rovers series, that now that I'm up, I am planning on making these episodes a little bit more often, so maybe like one episode per month, or if there's anything big happening. So I'm probably going to go away, play only 4 or 5 games off camera, and then come back for maybe the Mirandes or the Tenerife game. I think I'll come back round about here, back end of September, see how we're getting on to start the season. And yeah, that is where I'm going to finish off this episode. As always, thank you for watching. If you did enjoy, be sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll catch you in the next episode.